start by getting to know different people, talking with the people, and figuring out if there's anything during those conversations where you directly feel that is something I'm resonating with.
The question everybody asks, what is the meaning of life? How do we find purpose? Well, today I fly out to Germany to the Shaolin Temple to find out exactly that with Master Shi Heng Yi. Today's video was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com, where the Not a Journal is officially back in stock while stocks last. 10% off using code JOURNAL with the link in the description, where you can also get the Memento Mori poster and the t-shirts down below, where all the profits go back into creating this content. But before that, let's dive into this amazing conversation with Master Shi Heng Yi.
Yesterday we spoke about when you have a mentor or a relationship with a person and they give you that spark in terms of inspiration, or maybe they could even tell you something and it just gives you, you have a feeling, there's a feeling there. With I think myself and my brothers is with filmmaking and making these videos it's a very similar feeling to what we feel is our purpose, is a very similar feeling, but again very difficult to articulate to people. How would you explain to somebody to find their purpose or to find their passion? Like, what is the process?
Good. I think it is a very, very difficult endeavor, let's say, to try and walk through this lifetime only by yourself. It is something extremely helpful to either have close friends, to have a brotherhood, to have a community, to have people that you are surrounding yourself with, where you are feeling that there is something you have in common, or what we also sometimes call where there is resonance between you. And sometimes you meet a person, and if you are aware enough and you start your conversations, you will feel that maybe the way how that person is behaving, the things this person is talking, there is something that is resonating with yourself. And just by taking this word resonating, resonance means there is something getting into the same wavelengths, something getting in the same swing, in the same frequency as what you already are carrying inside. It is similar like, why do people have different tastes when it comes to music? Why are there some beats you like to hear and they are like music for your ears, but other type of tracks, they are hard for you, they are more like disturbing maybe for you? And at least my theory and my understanding is that because there is something from the past maybe already that you are carrying inside of you, you are starting to remember something. Remember that you maybe heard these sounds before, that you were maybe in contact with these type of frequencies before. And so every time when you feel there is something where you quickly come in resonance, it could mean that you are just starting off to remember a place where you have been before. So you are just starting to continue from that moment on. On the other side, it doesn't mean that if you are witnessing something and you're not in resonance with it, it also doesn't mean that there is no possibility in there. Because everything that is unknown to you, everything that in the moment is disturbing to you, that is in a way a challenge to you, like we mentioned before, these are also chances. But right now, when we are talking about somebody feeling lost, somebody not knowing what is my own path, one way of, let's say, starting a journey is to just start by socializing, start by getting to know different people, talking with the people, and figuring out if there's anything during those conversations where you directly feel that is something I'm resonating with. Because if these ideas at the moment don't come from you, that's not a problem. But then we need at this moment in time, maybe just some additional support from the outside. And all humans are the same. On the one side it's right, on the other side it's not right. All humans are the same and all humans are unique. Somewhere along these humans, there are people you are resonating with. So you are definitely not alone along this path. But to give up and think that you are a lost case, there are no lost cases. Unless you give yourself up, then it is lost. But if you for yourself keep that spark inside of you and just try at least and find someone else that is on the same wavelength, I think that is a chance.
When you were speaking then, the idea that somewhere that you've been before, are we talking about like generational, like something that's baked into our DNA, that, you know, that's passed on?
I really try to keep in this type of conversations. I try to leave religious content away, and I also try to leave all the things away where I cannot really prove it to you. The only thing I can tell you is like my observations, just like we talked before, that there is something being transmitted and transferred from generation to generation, even if it was not our choice in a way, which goes for biological features that we have, but at the same time also goes for knowledge, spiritual development, energetic development. And so when I talk about a place or something where you're resonating with, resonating means something is getting into the same frequency. So in the moment where I'm in a situation and that situation has a certain frequency and I feel I'm getting in resonance with it, what it means for me is there must be something inside of me that already has memorized these patterns of that movement, let's say. So that means I must have been there before.
Thank you so much for Master Shi Heng Yi, to the temple, and everybody who supported this to make this happen. If you want to support Master Shi Heng Yi, head over to shaolin.online where you can get more resources and more information about what he gets up to inside the temple and some of his teachings. Also, today's video was made possible at www.mulliganbrothers.com, where the Not a Journal, the best success journal there ever was, is back in stock. Use code JOURNAL for 10% off with the link in the description. The feedback from this has been amazing, but there is only a limited amount of stock left. We had a huge waiting list on these, so everybody who was on the waiting list, your journal is heading out to you. And thank you to everybody who supported us with everything else. Thank you so much. Have a blessed and productive day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.